Hello friends, in this lecture I am going to discuss Kerberos. Actually, Kerberos is an authentication service developed as part of Project Athena at MIT. A workstation cannot be trusted to identify its user correctly to network services if the environment is in distributed manner. That means we don't know the physical location of users or systems. In this manner, to perform secure communication, we need authentication, and to authentication to authenticate users, authentication service is needed, and that is Kerberos providing authentication service. Actually, there are three threads are found in the environment that is in distributed manner. A user may gain access to a particular workstation and pretend to be another user operating from that workstation. A user may alter the network address of workstation so that the request sent from altered workstation appear to come from the impersonated workstation. A user may eavesdrop on exchanges and use a replay attack to gain entrance to a server or to disrupt operations. These are the three threats are existing in the distributed network or environment that is in the manner of distribution. Kerberos provides a centralized authentication server whose function is to authenticate users to servers and servers to users. It relies exclusively on symmetric key encryption. There is no use of public key encryption. That means Kerberos is using the only symmetric key encryption. Kerberos requirements. Its first report identified some requirements that are uh, shown here. Secure. A network eavesdropper should not be able to obtain necessary information to impersonate a user. That means Kerberos should be secure and reliable, should be highly reliable, and should not imply a distributed server architecture with one system able to back up another. That means suppose one system is getting down, then another should be ready to take the load. Transparent. Ideally, the user should not be aware that authentication is taking place beyond the requirement to enter a password. Suppose attacker is knowing that you are going to enter the password, then attacker may perform some type of attack or some type of activity to get the password. That's why it should be transparent. Scalable. The system should be capable of supporting large numbers of clients and server. That means Kerberos or server should be able to get more load, or number of client and server may increase. It implements using authentication protocol based on Neetham and Suchroder. Kerberos version 4, that is the usable version. In this Kerberos version 4, a lots of dialogues are there, and one by improvement next dialogues are coming, and we are going to discuss the dialogue that is usable or that is in use. It is the basic third party authentication scheme. Actually, it have two servers: authentication server and ticket granting server. Usually user initially negotiate with authentication server to identify self, and authentication server provides a non corruptible authentication credential that is known as TGT, ticket granting ticket, and using that ticket user will contact to TGS. User subsequently request access to another service from TGS on the basis of user's TGT. On the basis of TGT, user will try to get the permission to access the service from TGS. It uses TES. Then TG, after getting the ticket from TGS, it will connect to the required service. Here is the dialog. Obtain ticket, that the first step. In the first step, user have to obtain ticket granting from AS, that means authentication server. Using that ticket, when it is obtained service granting ticket from TGT, the conditions are there actually. To obtain ticket granting ticket from AS, that is once per session, that is used for single, that means that ticket is used for per session, that is issued for single session. Obtain service granting ticket for TGT from TGT, that means to take the service for each distinct service required, that means for a single service single ticket is issued. Client or server exchange to obtain service on every service request, it is applicable. That is the summary of Kerberos version 4 message exchange. In this we can see here there are 6 messages actually. First is client to authentication server, second is authentication server to client, and third is client to TGS ticket granting server, and fourth is ticket granting server to client, and fifth is client to that means whether you want to connect, that means service, and again that service provider to client. In this actually a lot of terminologies are used. We will discuss in further lecture, that means what is IDC. Some are very simple and some are little bit complex or little bit new. That means suppose we are discussing IDC, that means identifier of C. ID TGS, that is identifier of TGS. In this manner, here are elements of Kerberos version 4 protocol. That means we have already discussed little bit, that means IDC, ID, TGS. I am not going to discuss whole keywords. All the keywords are explained here. You can see here that are classified according to message number, that means message 3, message 4, message 5, message 6. That is the scenario or overview of Kerberos 4. In the first step, user logs on to workstation and requests service on host. That means when authentication server get the request, it will generate ticket. It will verify first. That means in the second step, AS verify user access right in database, creates ticket granting ticket and session key. Results are encrypted using key derived from user's password, and it is sent to user. In the third step, workstation promotes user for password and uses password to decrypt incoming message, then sends ticket and authenticator that contains username, network address, and times to TGS. In the fourth step, TGS decrypts ticket and authenticate verifies request, then creates ticket for request server. And in the fifth step, workstation sends ticket and authenticator to server. That means that is the server that providing required service. And the sixth server verifies that ticket and authenticator match, then grants access to server. If mutual authentication is required, server returns an authenticator. That depends on requirement actually, whether mutual authentication is required or not. Kerberos realms. Actually, a Kerberos environment consists of Kerberos servers, number of clients, all registered with server, application servers sharing keys with servers, and these requires actually the Kerberos server must have user ID and hashed password of all participating users in its database. All users are registered with the Kerberos server. The Kerberos server must share a secret key with each server. All servers are registered with Kerberos. That means all the information of user, that means user ID and password, should be kept in the database of Kerberos, uh, which users are registered, and all the servers must be registered with Kerberos, and key will be shared. That means secret key should be shared. Actually, this whole scenario is known as realms, but you also can say that is typically a single administrative domain that have each and everything, whether Kerberos server, client, application server, and fulfilling these requirements also. If have multiple realms, then their Kerberos server must share key and trust. That is the scenario of Kerberos realms. Here are two, A and B. In the A, you can see here client send the request to authenticate a local authenticator server, authentication server, and authentication server issue the ticket after verification, and that ticket is used to contact TGS, local TGS. Then local TGS will issue the ticket to contact remote TGS, and that remote TGS will issue the ticket to contact remote server. That server is situated into the realm B. Kerberos 5. It was developed in mid 1990s, specified as Internet Standard RFC 1510. It provides improvement over version 4 protocol that are address environmental shortcomings, that are encryption, network protocol, byte order, ticket lifetime, authenticator, forwarding, each uh, and inter realms authentication, and technical differences that are double encryption, non steered mode of use, session keys, password, each and every. That are the shortcomings that are improved by Kerberos version 5. Thank you.